We have the final show we're going to feature with over 400 already ordered. And I was just telling John, the inventor and the designer of Bernini, maybe you love his fountains out in the yard, or you really love using the hose that his daughter invented with him. John, get over here with me. We're going to do colors, but it's so good to see you, dear friend. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I told John that I might be weird, but I, for Mother's Day, asked for one of his mats because I kind of changed my decor outside. And we have this like really kind of mousy brown, dumb looking mat. And I wanted something like rich and dramatic, and
perfect.
I found it. So it's my From Me to Me Mother's Day present. We've had 33,000 ordered, and this is something that we've worked together forever. And when I looked at this, I was like, John, this is so good. As you know, Courtney and I are both pet lovers. I'm the proud mama of Luna, and I am a grandma to kitties and puppies. But the paw print is about to go.
Oh, wow.
We have 300 left. It's also exclusive to QVC. So when Court and John have the very final presentation right before midnight, when I take you shopping for something brand new that's really exciting too, we probably will see this for the last time. So if you want to put this near, oh, I should get this because my Luna is a litter scatterer. It goes everywhere.
This keeps it contained.
It does, and it's soft for their sweet little paws. So if you need something by the dog or the cat bowl or the litter box, oh my gosh, I need my phone because that's about to sell out. And it's also exclusive to QVC and brand new. Also exclusive is what I'm getting for outside my house, because I've switched to kind of like a black and white pillow on our little bench. And I wanted something that's not that just like boring beige. And this is so elegant and so not boring. It's called Leaf Gray, QVC exclusive. These are all, again, 2 by 3 feet. We only have 5,600 left. Mine that I'm getting, very popular. So when Courtney comes over with my grand bestie, she'll be wiping her feet on this. Next is the one that is so easy to gift to anybody. And guys, get more than one. You can go to John's website and pay almost $55 for this. Or be with us right now and spend $20 less. Leaf Brown has been the most popular. And if you do easy pay, it's $8.74 till midnight. So John, multiples.
Yes.
Front door, back door, every point of entry, but also the whole pet thing we talked about, but also in front of the sink to cut down on fatigue. Laura Geller always brings a mat with her when she does like a Today Special Value Day. Look at the brand new butterfly. It's so pretty, it's hand painted. And I said, John, did you ever do that scalloped edge before? And you said your daughter was so excited about that as the designer.
She said it had to happen.
Look at the beauty of our stunning, sweet birds, our hummingbirds. A lot of people use hummingbirds and butterflies as a spiritual sign of hope and love. So how happy to see that every time you come home. And then I'm not good at gardening, but I'm good at decorating. So I'm really, really happy we did our multicolor floral. Look at how the green edge there is scalloped. You can't find that anywhere. So let's remind you what's happening real quick. We're going to start again at paw print. 240 left. It won't last the presentation. Here's what I'm getting, which is the most popular, which is that beautiful gray.
That's the one my daughter has.
Is that what she has?
Yep.
Tell her she has excellent taste. Leaf Gray is exclusive to QVC. Most popular is Leaf Brown.
That's the one I have.
And then also, you have good taste too. That's like when you order something at a restaurant and the server only says to one person.
Yeah, exactly.
Good choice. And you're like, wait, what about me?
What about the other choice?
But think about this in the bathroom or in the kitchen or at the back door if you have a little kiddie pool. Here we have it in butterfly, new and exclusive, hummingbird, new and exclusive, and then the multicolor floral. 600 ordered. We've had 33,000 ordered since midnight, and the first time scalloped edge. So you've recreated the way we use a hose. You've recreated and reinvented the way we decorate the outside of our home with your fountains. And now you recreated the way that we come in and out of our homes.
That was our goal. Keep the dirt outside of your house. Look at the amount of dirt that's held in the mat.
Oh my gosh.
It actually keeps it in the below surface of the mat so you don't reattract it inside your house. Now, it's great for indoors, outdoors, anti-fatigue, great in front of a kitchen sink, wind resistant so it won't end up at your neighbors when it's windy out. Pets love it. My dog actually sleeps on it. It's so comfortable. Now, it's low profile so it works under low doorways. Now, here's how the Terra mesh works. Scrape your feet on it. The magic is the dirt is separated, drops down to the lower edge of the mat. The top surface of the mat stays clean. That way it won't reattract it back into your house.
I was telling John that I learned from a lot of people, the family that used to bring us the Royal Palace rugs, and also David Orrick, who was very famous in the world of vacuums, that when we bring dirt into our home, it not only scratches our hard surface, but it breaks down on our carpets.
It does. It breaks the fiber. fibers down.
You spend $8.75 on Easy Pay and may prolong the life of your wall-to-wall or your beautiful throw carpets that you bought and spent a lot of money on. Oh my gosh, $8.75 and bill to, ship to, because I'm the mom that asked for on Mother's Day a new mat.
A doormat. Okay, so here's why it works. It's a honeycomb pattern. Now this is actually Terra Mesh technology, and as you can see right here, when you press it down, it squishes. That's the anti-fatigue side of it.
Love that.
There's 2 layers of top and bottom to it. Now what that means is that when someone comes into your house and they have dirt on their shoes, grandkids, kids, neighbors, or your own shoes, you don't realize it, you're just gonna use the doormat like normal. Now what happens is your shoe's gonna go clean, great. The doormat is the magic part here. When I use the white glove test with the towel is clean.
Wow.
That means that the dirt has separated, gone to the lower end. The top surface of the mat stays clean. For the next person that walks in, they're not tracking the dirt back in.
For the puppy paws, the kitty paws.
Correct.
Speaking of which, I'm just gonna run over here and do a customer service moment. Get it in your cart and click checkout. We have 150 left.
Oh, wow.
Now, if you have kitties like I do, if you have puppies like Courtney does or my daughter does, definitely get this even if the paw print sells out to keep their food and water bowls on, because this also helps with water, definitely for the litter box. But you're in last call on the QVC exclusive paw print. When you and Court get together for the final look, we're gonna have to rearrange the what you get because there'll probably only be 5. Paw print about to go. Gray leaf, one I'm getting, the one John's daughter has, super popular. Most popular though is the brown leaf. And then the novelty, like that splash of color. Like my daughter lives in Florida, so it's hard to have plants on the deck because it's so hot, but have that door to the deck with a butterfly, with the hummingbird, or with the multi-floral. And those 3 are not only brand new and exclusive, but they have that new scalloped edge.
Correct.
But this holds a lot of dirt.
11 pounds, and we're gonna show what that means. This is what 11 pounds of dirt looks like. Now, what I wanna show everyone is that when dirt falls onto the mat, you'll watch it actually disappears down into the lower surface of the mat. Now, what's happening right now is that as it disappears, watch what happens on other doormats. When they get on, when it gets on top, this is not sinking down to the bottom, but with Bernini it does. And then watch what happens when you go to shake the mat out. Look at what all of the dirt that goes in there. That's literally what's going to be inside your mat, and you're going to keep it from going inside your house.
My gosh.
And that's the goal. And again,
stop the dirt at the door.
And watch, look as it just disappears into here. You can just see right here that it's kind of like almost like a vacuum sucking it down inside below the surface of the mat, keeping it below the surface so you don't actually re-attract it back into your house.
Like if you know somebody that has a little beach house, beach condo, place by the lake, give this to them as that gift. I mean, you could bring 2 bottles of wine and spend more, but I'm just thinking of all the blowing sand.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh,
Absolutely.
John, it's amazing.
Absolutely.
And you taught me too, it's, by the way, 34,000 ordered. All we have left in the paw print right now, and there's no advance orders, is 6 dozen. And this price goes up at the end of the day. And I love John, and I love the relationship with your daughter. It reminds me of the one I had with my dad. But let me tell you, you go to their website and it's gonna be $54 and change today and today only. And it's the lowest price through really the whole summer season, but you'll use this year round. It's gonna be $34.98. Now, water.
Okay, so we wanted to make sure it worked great inside and outside of your house. Now, you might have a puppy bowl or something like this and water spills, or someone just walks with snow in on their shoes into your house, or it's raining out and people come in with water on their shoes.
Or you're a messy dishwasher.
Or you're a messy dishwasher. Now, what we want to do is on this side, you're actually going to see blue on this mat right here, the pad that's below here. This is just showing the water draining out of the mat, which is supposed to do when you have it outside. You want the water to go away from the mat outside so it doesn't hold it and create fungus and mildew and stuff like that. Now, but on the inside, you want to actually have it not go through because you want to keep those wood floors, the carpet, everything. So the mat is designed brand new this year with plugs that can go into the drainage holes right here. You just put the plugs in, it takes seconds to do. The mat is perfect for inside your house. So what happens is that when you look, this is inside, there's no water spilling down. This is outside what you want it to do. Outside, inside, one mat does it all, and it's a great mat for both surfaces.
By the sink, I am a messy cook and I'm a messy cleaner. I really am. In front of the refrigerator where the kids are always overflowing their water. And then take a look how great it looks. I think you never, oh, Yogi's a kitty cat.
And keep that
Hello,
litter off of the paws. Now, as I just mentioned, the snow on your shoes or rain, when you have it on the inside, you put the plugs on the mat, keeping the water up to a half a gallon of water is what it'll hold.
A half a gallon?
Half a gallon. Now, watch when we slide the mat, you'll see there's no water underneath it because we're trying to keep the surface clean underneath it.
Right.
Great for wood floors, inside, carpet, tile.
Right.
And then when you go outside, you take the plugs out. Now we want it to drain and ventilate. So when the rain comes down,
oh, that's brilliant.
You want the water to go through, you want the air to go through it, you want to keep that mat so that as it goes through the cycles of rain and sun,
wow,
the mat stays fresh and actually clean underneath.
Like I said earlier, we had a shoe from Clark's. I'm like, how is it at that price? How is all that at this price? Unfortunately,
oh wow,
one has to go. So we sold out of the exclusive paw print. But again, think about using one of these other beautiful designs where the kitty cats and the puppy dogs are. Now, I'm into the leaf gray, and John's going to tell us also why the 2x3 foot was chosen in a second.
Yes.
But we brought in how many, Sean? 12,000 in the leaf gray. We have 5,300 left for the entire year. This is the only order of the year. And the last thing I want you to do is buy this past midnight. I want you to stay with me at midnight because I have an awesome new value of the day from Dyson, the newest, latest, and greatest at a price that none of us can even imagine. But I'm looking at this and thinking, don't leave it in your cart and don't wait till tomorrow to buy it. Get the $20 off now. The leaf gray is beautiful. The brown leaf has been the most popular. We already lost one. So we also have it in your butterfly. It's almost like a painting. I mean, maybe your daughter uses a lot of makeup and the powder falls.
Yes.
You know, the bare minerals and the loose powders, and it just gets messy. So easy. There's your beautiful hummingbird. And then the multi-floral, we're down to 5.
Oh, wow.
We're down to 5, John, and we only have an hour and a half left at this price.
Well, I want to show everyone again why it works. So it's got a honeycomb texture on the top. It's called Terra Mesh technology. This is going to be anti-fatigue, so it compresses down. It's nice and soft. Pets love it. My dog actually sleeps on it. So a lot of dirt scraping doormats, pets don't like walking across it.
They don't, they hurt their paws.
Correct, but not with this. It's actually friendly to the pets. They love it. Now, what that does is I've got a little bit of water on this towel right here. Someone comes in and they actually get maybe rain on their shoes or just wet outside. They walk through a little bit of dirt, unfortunately.
There
and then this is what happens. But now you don't have to worry about it because when they use the doormat, what's going to happen is the shoe's going to go clean.
Wow.
But when we use the white glove test, what happens is that it shows clean on the towel because the dirt went below it. It's hidden below it so that you don't re-attract the dirt afterwards.
Right. I'm just thinking of how many times you go to somebody's house and they want you to leave your shoes at the front door,
Correct.
which is, you know, I get it, but you're like, oh gosh, my toes look weird, my socks don't match. That happened to me one time. I went to a fancy person's house and they're like, can you take your shoes off? And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I think one sock is Scooby-Doo and the other one is a Christmas
That's
sock.
pretty funny.
Because I thought I was leaving my boots on. Thank you. Really awesome. And I just want to let you know, we have lost one color, especially in the leaf brown and the leaf gray. Don't wait.
Yeah, those are going to go quick now.
Yeah, and we've had 1,700 ordered. All right,
Oh, wow.
what should we show now?
Okay, so basically, if you want 4x6, we do have it in a larger size. So if you need it for a larger area, the mat is available. Same technology, just in a larger size. And again, you can just see how wonderful the feeling is when you stand on
Yeah.
it. It's nice and comfy.
You really get that squish.
It
You know,
is.
we just got out of an hour of shoes, and Court and I are going to have Ms. Moose because we're back together again in Girls Night In. This is what a supportive memory foam shoe feels like. It's that cushioning under your
But
feet.
it's your doormat that
It's
can be
your
used
mat.
in a kitchen sink. I use it at the workbench when I'm standing working in the
Right.
garage, all different types of uses.
And I was going to ask you about the size, John, because
Yes.
you really, I love the one video where you had a double door and you had them side by side.
Correct.
You made it the size for a reason.
Exactly, 2x3. Now, a lot of times you go to the big box stores, you'll see the doormats. You don't realize they're actually 1.5 by 2.5. They're not full 2x3. You think they are till you get it at home. 2x3 full size fits the door, which looks amazing on it. And as you can see over here where we have 2 of them by the doors right here. So this is great. And it also is great because it actually allows, you can see that it actually worked with the door swinging open. We made sure that it was low enough profile so that you don't have to worry when you're going from the outside to the inside. It actually goes through super easy and it can walk right through it.
Love it. And think about every port of entry, like the door from the garage, the door to the back door. Maybe you've got a sliding deck
Correct.
door, obviously the front door, but then all the places where water is, the sink. Don't forget about your bathroom, especially for
Yes.
makeup application. It can get so
Oh, I
dirty.
agree.
And then obviously for your pets, they're gonna love it too. I mean, I'm trying to think what Luna's vibe is. I'm kind of think it's the multi-floral. That's my kitty cat, because I think she'd love that the best. And also what colors go in your home. No other mat like it that holds dirt and water and is only $34.98. In this show already, we've sold out of a choice. We've had 2,000 ordered. We're busy, so get it in your cart and click check out. That looks like